Today, the moon is in Libra, so that brings a focus to relationships, partnerships, any way that we are working with, getting along with, not getting along with, trying to collaborate or share with another person. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Monday, July 24th, and with today's Libra moon, we have a little extra complexity. So yesterday I had an in-depth video about Venus retrograde, and Venus is the ruler of Libra. So where Venus is, when the moon goes into Libra, where Venus is, gives us a little more detail, a little more nuance, a little more understanding of the flavor of the day, the flavor of the moon sign, and the mood that we might be noticing currently, like what's up, what's in the air, right? So that's what we're looking at every day, is the vibe of the day. And for today, with the moon in Libra, we do have a focus on relationships. We also have the sun has recently gone into Leo, so bringing up themes of a little bit of drama, maybe a little bit of needing attention. So that impulse to express ourselves that comes with Leo energy, the courage to shine, to share, to express yourself, to create, that is all Leo stuff. And on the lower end of the spectrum, so every sign, every planet has a spectrum of possibility, from sort of the most functional, what I call the highest vibration, and to the least functional, right? The lower vibration, but also, just the places where we're not being our best selves. So we always have a choice within any planetary placement, any sign, any planet. They all have a spectrum, and they all have a higher vibration, right? A higher potential form of expressing that particular energy, as well as a lower one. And it is we who choose on that spectrum which end of the spectrum we will be on, I suppose. So with today's Libra moon and a focus on relationship, we have the energy of Venus in Leo, the sun recently going into Leo. So I think I was maybe I got off of that train of thought. Anyway, so the sun is in Leo with the higher vibration of self-expression, creativity, sharing, shining, putting things out there, right? So it's about being seen, being heard, and being authentic in that expression. But on the lower end of the vibration, we can also have neediness, drama, needing to be the center of attention, maybe for not all the right reasons, and sort of a sense of wanting to have the attention on us, but not really knowing why, or not really knowing how to express ourselves in healthy ways. So that's the lower end of the spectrum with the Leo energy. And then, of course, as I shared in depth yesterday, Venus is retrograde in Leo. Also, Leo, there's that. And then finally, we also have a third planet, which is Mercury in Leo. So we got all this Leo energy. So again, with a focus on relationships and this potential for a little bit of drama, a little bit of outward expression, needing attention, needing the light shined on certain things, you might notice that showing up in your relationships. So neediness, a little bit of extra neediness, a little bit of extra drama, and that can show up in your partner. It can show up in you, right? So maybe you're feeling that need for attention, and it's a good time to ask yourself, are there healthy, positive ways of expressing myself that I can ask for attention without needing it, without clinging to needing attention in a particular way. We all have ways that we have patterns. And so if that resonates for you, it might be something to look at. We also could very well be noticing this in others, and it could be your primary relationship, your intimate relationship. It also could be your boss, your coworker, your friend, your cousin, someone in your life showing up with something going on for them and needing attention. And so it's a good time to ask yourself, are you giving that person attention for the right reasons? And do you need to have a boundary? Maybe you need to say, I love you and I care about you, but I don't have time right now, or that's not something I'm able to help you with. Here are some resources. Here are some things you could try. I can help you, make a phone call, and then you can ask this other, person, place, or resource for help. So think about where you might need to have some boundaries around someone else in your life being needy, wanting to be the center of attention for not necessarily the right reasons or the most healthy reasons. We're all complex human beings. And so it's not always a simple black and white answer, but check in with yourself. Check in with your truth, check in with your happiness. So yesterday's video talked a lot about that path of what makes you feel good, what you value, what makes you happy. That's a kind of a good litmus test for knowing what's healthy for you. And so does something make you happy? Does it energize you? Does it feel draining and challenging and confusing? And if you're feeling more of those negative energies, it might be time to have a boundary, or at least to take a step back and ask yourself how you're showing up, how you're making choices, because you have choices in how you respond. And are you being loving, kind, caring, and compassionate toward yourself first? Right? You can't be compassionate to another person unless you're being compassionate to yourself first. So think about that. Think about where you might be giving away your energy in a way that is not helpful for the highest good, right? It might make someone feel good in the short term, but is it really for the greatest good for the whole, right? So, and I don't have all the answers, or again, often there are not easy answers, but these are good questions to ask ourselves. And so looking at that, looking at any people in your life where some neediness might be showing up and how you're going to respond and work with that. Also looking at your own patterns of neediness and how can you meet some of your needs yourself. How can you be kind and caring and compassionate, taking on some self-care choices that help you feel good, feel happy, recharge your batteries, and be able to share and show up in a way that's truly a healthy exchange with another person. So not needing or draining yourself or draining another person's energy, but showing up to say, here's what I have to offer, and here's what I'd like to receive, and having that healthy, harmonious exchange that is balanced. So that's what we're looking for. And if you don't have that, or if you notice some ways that are not healthy showing up in your life, be kind to yourself, take the baby steps, reflect on where you're at, and take it step by step. All right. Thank you so much. I am Marina Ormes here, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I do have room for new clients. If you've never worked with me before, I would love to meet you, and we can go over your chart, what's showing up in your life, how to work with any of these patterns that may be showing up, and get some really potent tools for you that you can use on a daily basis. Take those baby steps and shift those patterns over time. So I'm Marina Ormes at Astrology. astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm here every day with your daily astro vibe and what's going on, what's up in the energies each day. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to make sure you get those daily astro vibe videos and you don't miss what's going on, because we can stay ahead of the curve when we know what's going on. All right. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Ormes, and I'll see you next time.